First thing I want to tell you is not to be afraid of failure. You'll fail, you'll keep failing, you'll fall down, you've got to get up and keep going. It was incredible. I didn't know whether I should cry. I was alone, 285k. It was a non-stop race. It had a 90-hour time cap. But I was super excited. I was like, this is it. I'm going to run ultras. I'm going to run the marathon Sables. I'm going to run this guy. Wow. There is something really special about this. It was midday, and it was hot as hell. It was about 40 degrees. I can't feel my legs. That was the end of that race, which I just quit. It was horrific. Stop being so weak. You should have just stood up, and it's all too late. Not a single day went by that I didn't think about it. A lot of people still ask me now, like, is it really worth it? And I'm sorry for those people, because you haven't yet understood a lot about your body and about what's going on. I never ever, every time my stupid brain asked me, was it worth it? The answer was yes. I never ever thought that this was not going to be worth it. I knew that in the middle of the Sahara, everything that was under my control, I wanted to control. What are you doing? Why would you be getting so stressed over these things that you can't control? 92k. A lot of people ask me how you get through that. We had a really simple strategy. Never ever stop. And this guy's face was just covered in pain. He had nothing left. He was just suffering. And I took a glimpse at him through my sunglasses, and I moved my face forward, and I just had this biggest smile. It was incredibly painful. The last 10k, I was unable to keep water down. Every time I was thirsty as hell, drink a little bit, run a little bit, spew it up. I was like, this is just, what's going on here? But I was like, no, you have to keep doing this. You have to suffer. You have to finish. Another one, as a lot of you know, we did a 100k row. I knew the rowing machine could hurt me. I'd rowed 500 meters as fast as I could once and didn't feel good for about 2 days. I'd rowed a half marathon, a marathon, loads of different rowing, and I knew that this would really punch me hard. And I guess the next sort of figure was 100k, and that was hard. The last 2 hours, for anyone that was here, I was not having a good time. I was not smiling. Everyone else was in front of me. I couldn't catch anyone else up. But it was, again, I was like, am I going to be in this much pain? And sort of that relationship with pain starts to develop. The message here is really simple, is that if we're going to achieve great things, no matter if it's physically or in our work or whatever we do, like there has to be this level of sufferance. Like everyone wants stuff on a plate. Like I wanted to put myself in such hard positions. And listen, what I've done is what I've done. It's my story. Like there's people that have done way, way harder stuff than me, but I wanted to train myself in a way that would, when I got to that position again where I can't feel my legs, my toenails are falling off, I want to have somehow recreated that. And I think if you're going to achieve really cool things, which I know all of you can and will and have, a lot of you, you have to be in this mindset that you're going to suffer a little bit. Second thing here is managing the process. Every single thing about my running, about your life, about everything is just small processes. If you're able to take these small processes, that last 8k, and break it down, it's so easy. We spend hours and hours and hours doing physical training, but we never really think about what's going on upstairs. So when it gets tough, we give up. Number one, this guy. If you get it right here, everything else becomes so infinitely easy. I suffer, I get why, I get regret, I go through exactly, we all do. We go through all the same emotion. It hurts like hell. And when I say something hurts like hell, I mean it. The second thing is to be able to train yourself to deal with that hurt. That ability to deal with pain and to suffer, you have to really understand it. You have to come close to it. You have to know when it's coming. You have to know how to deal with it. It takes work, it takes practice, which means you have to suffer and be in pain a lot. Third thing is, your family. I think that's incredible. And behind your family is your support network. It's not that we can't, it's that we don't yet believe that we can. And I think this kind of sums up my story a little bit.